The girl says, "Look, love water, let's buy it." "I'm very thirsty," and the woman screams, "Look at the water, it's 1.50 water." A customer comes, drinks some water, and he says, "No honey, let's not buy these things on the street," and the girlfriend says, "But I'm very thirsty, let's go please." She approaches and says, "Lady, I want a water, please," and she says, "Do you want just one, Rodrigo?" And the client says, "Thank you, lady." And she asked her boyfriend, "Love, do you know her?" He replied, "She's just the neighbor, love," and the seller says, "That's right, I'm the neighbor, my name is Mayra, and what's her name?" The client replied, "My name is Kyuri," and Mayra says, "Without wanting to meddle in your lives, but how long have you been together?" The girl says, "It's been a year and we're very happy, and he's an incredible man, he knows how to treat a woman, because having a woman like me is very expensive and he knows that, and how much do I really owe you?" Mayra says, "You're so nice, it's nothing, it's a gift for you," and Kyuri says, "Thank you very much." "Are you sure?" Mayra confirms, and the girl thanks again, and they leave. "Mommy, daddy doesn't like us anymore?" Mayra says, "Don't say that, my love, daddy must be busy, he's just with a friend and he comes to help me sell these waters, so we can buy you a present," and the two of them shout, "Look at the water, just for 1.50. Rodrigo comes back and says, "Who do you think you are to be asking questions in my life?" Mayra replied, "Look at the way you talk to me. Are you married to me, and are you hanging out with another woman?" He says, "For the love of God, Mayra, I'm only married to you on paper, because I stopped loving you a long time ago. Look at the way you dress, all dirty and all torn up, and that doesn't make any man attracted to her." "You don't," and she says, "Rodrigo, stop it, you know looks aren't everything, I love you." Rodrigo says, "Mayra, I don't want to know about this, for God's sake, and this is totally irrelevant. Look, I don't want you to go around telling people that you are my wife, no, and as much as you can hide it is better for me, and where's the money you made today, so where's that money?" She says, "Don't stop with that, Rodrigo." And he says, "Look at the amount of money here, Mayra, and this is mine now," and she says, "Rodrigo, please don't do this to me. This is the only money I have to buy food for me and Isadora," and he says, "Look, you want to know something? Lend me this water here, and look what I'm going to do with this water. Let me show you the new experiment, and this money is mine. Bye, you filthy thing." Mayra wonders why he did that to her, and her daughter asks, "Mom, is everything okay with you?" "I'm fine, your father must be a little stressed, but that's it for today, let's go home." "Look here, my love, I hope you like it, I made it with great affection for you," and your daughter says, "Thank you so much, Mom. It is very beautiful." Mayra says, "I'm glad you liked it, keep quiet, your father has arrived." Rodrigo walks in drunk and says, "You in this house here have to respect me, are you listening to me? You're looking at me, why? Are you bothered?" She replied, "It's nothing, no love, it's because you got home late, that's all," and he says, "You respect me, do you hear me? And everything that's yours is mine, because we're a family, and where's the money?" She replied, "I used the money to buy more water to sell," and he says, "Take this money here, you useless, and you have to work harder, do you hear me? And look, I'm leaving this house, you useless thing, you have to work harder to put more money in here, and I'm leaving, and look, now I'm with a brand new wife, and now I'm going to have a truly happy life," and Mayra says, "Rodrigo, wait." The girl gets up and says, "Daddy, please don't go." And he says, "Get out of here, you phlegm, and go stay with your mother, because you're the same kind," and Mayra says, "Don't stay like that, my love, Daddy is drunk and he's not normal." Kyuri says, "Hi, my love, you over here? We will travel? I didn't even pack anything, I'm going to pack my suitcase," and he says, "No, my love, we're not going to travel, okay, I'm here so we can live together now happily ever after. I came to live in your house for good," and she says, "How so? Live together?" He says, "It's my love. You didn't say that we match and we have several plans, and so I decided to move in with you and let's introduce myself to the house. Rodrigo says, my love. It arrived very late and I'm starving. You're not going to make anything for us to eat, are you? She replied, I'm starving too, shall we go to a restaurant then? He says, more love, I gave you money and I left a card for you to buy things, and what's going on? So love, well remembered, you gave me money and you gave me your card anyway, but look, I went to the mall, had my nails done, I bought food and I need it, I'm looking for more money, since you're talking about this subject. And he says, I don't understand you, I'll give you the money so you can buy food for the house, and you go there and buy things at the mall and insignificant things. I don't believe that it's not a lack of responsibility. And she says, I'm glad you brought this up, including the rent, water and energy bills, you're the one who's going to pay, and speaking of which, now I'm going to do my live, okay, look at something else, get out of there, or you want to look like. He takes a deep breath and gets up and says, do you live there? Rodrigo says, love, wake up, and she says, what is it, Rodrigo? Let me sleep. And he says, where's my blouse, that was over there, you didn't iron it, you didn't do anything. And she says, go look for Rodrigo, he must be over there. And he says, my lady. With Mayra, it was so different. Rodrigo says, the boy, Kyrie, what's going on here? Can you explain me? She says, calm down, what is he complaining about? Let me enjoy my life, I'll enjoy my moment, leave me alone. And he says, I can't understand such a thing, I value you so much, I'll do anything for you, I spent all my money here in this house, I don't understand why you do something like that to me. And she says, look, Rodrigo knows what you do, I'll stay with whoever I want, whoever I see in front of you, and if you think it's bad, you take your things and go away. And even because you live under my roof, right, do the following, go away, bye. The girl says, good afternoon. I want some water. And Mayra asks, just one, honey? Here, oh, and thank you, go with God. Rodrigo says, can I talk to you? Mayra ignores and hands the other boy the water. And Rodrigo says, I need to talk to you. And she says, what do you want, Rodrigo? You've done everything you had to do, and now I don't want anything to do with you anymore. And he says, I just wanted to take a picture with you to ask you for forgiveness for everything I've done. You've always been the woman of my life, Mayra. And she replied, Rodrigo, that day you abandoned me, I was happier, both me and Isadora, and then you can go, okay, you don't have to stay any longer. And he says, more and our family and Isadora, how will she be? And Mayra replied, you should having thought about it that day you left. Isadora is my daughter and I can take care of her, and you can go, I need to continue my sales and you are disturbing me. And he says, look Mayra, I know I'm wrong, but I don't want to ruin your life anymore, and I just want to wish you and Isadora well, and when you need me, you can count on me, goodbye. Isadora says, Mom and Dad, what now? Mayra replied, love, from now on it's just you and me.